Welcome back to the National Hockey Centre here in Glasgow. Game 3 out of 4 today in the WJMA Grand Masters. We're into the European Cup over 60s, and we'll be focusing for our final 2 games of today in Pool A. We watched Pool B yesterday, so hoping for some more of the same in terms of great hockey from Pool A. So Belgium against France is our first offering. 2 sides with no wins so far from their opening games. So one of these sides are looking to win. Belgium maybe favourites on paper because they haven't, shall we say, shipped as many goals so far. But let's look at the sides. And we'll start off with Belgium. They haven't, as I say, conceded quite so many goals, but they lost 2-0 to Spain a couple of days ago. Also lost 4-1 against Ireland on the opening day, which is seen on the live coverage. And they had glimpses, but not quite a moment to get themselves in with a chance against the Irish. For France, well, they started off with a 4-0 defeat against the Spanish themselves on Saturday, and then after that they lost massively against the English by 12 goals to nil, which is tough going. So their goal difference is what, -16 at the moment. Going to try and arrest the slide here. It might well seize themselves as a chance against their closest rivals geographically. For Belgium, their 1 goal they have scored in this competition came from Bernard Meester. The only real highlight so far. And after this game we will have Ireland against England in this pool. We'll look at what the pool looks like at this stage. Obviously we focused on Pool B yesterday with Netherlands leading Wales in that pool, but in Pool A, Spain have played 2 games. They have 6 points out of 6. England are in second spot. They've still got their game to play against Ireland. Both those sides are unbeaten with their 1 win. Belgium and France 0 points from their 2 games. So this is both these sides' 3rd game in the competition. So very much it does look like they will be progressing that way between the 3 sides above them. But still a pride, it's a bit of a, I guess you could call derby of nearest neighbours, and a lot of pride as well to play for. Thank you very much for joining our live coverage, wherever you're watching. I am Cal Patterson, your commentator, and we are getting set to go here. Belgium are in the red. It's a real busy noise and atmosphere with the presentation now going to our right in the stand for the round side. Everyone doing well in that part of the competition. Still games to play for friendlies. But our focus now for the rest of the day is on the over 60s European Cup and Belgium against France. Belgium get us going from left to right in this first period. So down the ball goes. Charlie Perry was trying to get there. Into the circle it goes, early chance. And Yves van Vastelizar trying to get in the end of it. Hammered into the D8 wedge, but Vastelizar couldn't quite get in the end of it, but positive start from the Belgians here. Captained by Philippe de Bocler, number 6 jersey. In possession is Michel Serroux, who had a lot going on for him defensively in the game we saw on Sunday against Ireland, where they lost out. Ireland kind of just stretched their legs as the game went on. It wasn't completely fully dominant, but Belgium stayed in the contest for large periods. Coming away now is the French captain, Christophe Lyon. French have themselves a free hit. Patrick Chini quickly away with it, back with Lyon. Bit loose from Hubert Chaveron. Down the line that went from Van Lisselaar into Perry. Went by the baseline. Half cleared. Comes back to Van Lisselaar, but given away, and Lyon on the chase. Chigare tried to help out his teammate. Right, fast start from both sides. Michel van Strooydonk back. Into Masquelier. Support and space found for Verbeek. Into the circle it goes, just a little dot by Gerard Alani. Oh, long corner taken to Chigare. Into Van Lisselaar. Went Whiffle clear. Brindeu through the legs of Verbeek for Belgium, and back with the side in red, the old Lions as they call themselves. Into the circle, it spirals, but not near Perry, who's the only Belgian player in there.
Can I say our thanks to Norm and to Peter and their beautiful assistant Jackie Parker. If any of the ladies would like team photographs taken, then over at the beer bar there is a girl with a poster, and Frank Willick will be there.
Great colour with the ceremony for the women's competition alongside. The ball into the circle it goes. And Belgium again with a threatening chance. Philippe van Strooydonk helping the ball on, but the finish after going by the goal. Michel Calvert with the effort, he might try and get this back here, a bit loose from Francois Barou. Barou trying to get himself away. Officials for this one are Jan Dekker of the Netherlands and Bruce Hockey of Australia. If that's not a fitting name for this game, I don't know what is. Alan Dankini, Jean-Pierre Happy. We went from the goalkeeper Albert Fischer. Whiffling it back and a stretch from Lyon. France restart with Hubert Chaveron. Gerard Allenay ball forward, chasing, and Chegaray might try and get this back, not quite the pass, but France slowly working their way into this contest after Belgium side came at the box probably slightly better in the final third. Fleet Van Strooydonk to Masqueli over halfway. Not the pass he was intending. Up the park. Okay, up the field it goes by Chaveron. And Glasgow found support. Here he's going to get it back again from Masqueli. Over 60s European Cup in 2015 was won by the English in a penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw against the Netherlands. Suspect in this year's competition these two sides won't be making the semi-finals, but there is crossover games and the like. Coming forward from Alain Cuny. Cuny again trying to slice it across the D. Patrick Chini. Turnover, Belgium. Get this away. Making a marauding run. There's Michel Calvert. And it's a good run as well. Perrier is there. And keeper saves. Well done to Mark Babin because it was straight at him, although that probably helped as well. That was a counter. It's had a good deal of pace. And great stuff from Michel Calvert down the channel. Christophe Leon just getting it back for his side. I think by Crook, they've got themselves a free hit for France. Ball by Masqueli, but again France come away. Well, some danger for now, but Belgium trying to flood that midfield. Bernard Meester has it. Real character in the opening game against the Irish. Got his goal as well. You'll see a bit more of him if and when the Belgians get a penalty corner. Big free hit into space. Masqueli taken down by Leon, but a quick shake of the hands and they get on with it. So Belgium look to get the ball in the right spot to try and work an attack to find an opening goal here. Just over 3 minutes left in this first quarter. In the end, in the middle of all that, this has become a penalty corner. I'm not entirely sure why in the end, but it has. So they have now got a real chance. It's turned from a free hit into a long corner, to a short corner, I should say. So it's stopped for Meester. Across to Van Strooydonk. Philip Van Strooydonk just narrowly by. Well, they got that through fortune and nearly capitalised at the Belgians. Van Vasslislar just once again sneakily taking the ball back, and nice thready ball through here for Calvert. Tap in 1-0. Jean-Louis Perrier scoring. Similar move to what happened a few minutes back in the counter attack. Calvert just couldn't quite get Perrier to connect. This time he could. And the side that looks more likely to score the opening goal have scored now, with a couple of minutes left in the quarter. Quickly it comes back to Calvert. So Belgium looked for the next attack from down corner. Van Strooydonk back to Meester. That's a bit loose, and Lyon breaks away. Only Pierre Chigary the front, and Lyon pass to the right to opposition player, which could be costly. Here's Perrier. Away came Chavaron within. Dakini whistles by Chigary, who was up there for the French. Jean-Pierre Happy given away to Perrier. Calvert on the other channel this time. Philippe Van Strooijdonck's going to try and get a flick on. Not quite getting it as intended, but again, what a first period it's been for Michel Calvert. Very impressive as the end of the first quarter is nigh. It was Calvert's good run, slipped in Jean-Louis Perrier for a tap in, and as the footer should go any time soon. Just about on cue. It is the end of the first quarter, and Belgium with the lead by a goal to nil. All set to go then for second quarter. Belgium with the breakthrough at the end of that first period, thanks to Jean-Louis Perret. And the paper kind of just thought that they might have the edge. Both sides haven't won yet, but Belgium scored one goal and conceded a lot less than France. Difficult group this. Spain with a good start. England and Ireland beat each other later for their second game. One of those sides, unless it's a draw, of course, will go into 6 points. You suspect it'll be one of those three that will, one or two out of those three that will progress, I should say. But whoever can get a win here at the moment is Belgium. It'll be their first win of the tournament. Always a good feeling. So there is crossover games, so final positions and the like to be sorted out throughout the course of the week for those not involved in the semi-finals. Here's Bernard Meester for Belgium. Good space found! Wonderful ball it was. Michel van Strooydonk with the leap and dive. But the keeper, big kudos to Mark Babin. Could have been very quickly number 2 at the beginning of this quarter, but it is still with the side leading. Made by Alney, but the penalty corner being given. First one of the second period will be Wodan Delvaux to take it this time. Meester there as ever a presence. Also Michel van Strooydonk. Behind is Philippe van Strooydonk, but it's trapped for Meester. Off the legs, it's kicked and turnover. Here down this side now is Philippe van Strooydonk getting a good run here. Trying to skip past Cheny. All the way to the day. 2-0. Didier Henny with the second. And how cool was that? How brilliant a run it was down the channel in the first place. And again, all the work done with the run into the D. And all that needed to be done was finished off by who was waiting. That time it was Didier Henny. I suspect Belgium might have a few more in the locker at this rate. Van Basselaar down again for another player that's impressed. Calvert turn from Delvaux. It's another penalty corner here. So another shot here for Wodan Delvaux. Comes towards Michel van Strooydonk. 3-0. And the two Van Strooijdonks combine together. Michel for Philippe to score. And this could become big now, unless the French have some ideas in them. Clinical from the Belgians. We did see a little bit of it against the Irish in the game that we seen back on Saturday. So haven't just been quite at the same level as the top couple of three sides. Still got one of those sides to play yet, of course, but certainly looked like a step ahead of the French here. And here is Christophe Lyon. Stopped very quickly in his tracks. French actually came into that first quarter pretty well, didn't they? And then that goal came, and now space is opening up. Delvaux and Vlas Slislet. Philippe Van Strooijdonk. There goes for Belgians. Well saved there, actually, from Delvaux's try. But there is a deserving goal for Michel Calvert. He's on a stunning start to the game, and he's at least set up one of those goals. He's now scored one of his own, and the goals are coming, and they're coming very quickly in this second quarter. Michel Van Strooijdonk combining with Delvaux. Du Chateau across for, and he scored the goal there in the quarter. Here's Philippe Van Strooijdonk. He was still carrying his run, but the umpire said no, come back. Pierre Chegaray had little chances in this second quarter, has the advantage going himself. Flung it for Lyon. Skills from Lyon. Chat going on from the French players. So Christophe Lyon for Wentworth. So just stay in play here for Chaveron. It's cut out though. Philippe Van Strooijdonk, and here comes this break again. Michel Calvert, there's no support, so he's enough to come and do this himself. Wide. Space was closing up though. Antoine Brundeau was closing it down all the time. 5 minutes then to half time. Lovely there from Perry. Ball flicked in, and Michel Calvert, another try for him. Slides by the other post this time. Philippe Van Strooydonk with the long corner taken. And lastly with a French foot, unintentionally, but came off Dankini. Philippe Van Strooydonk will quickly get this across the knee. It's behind Calvert. Oh, and lifted just over. Different idea. Can try out a few party tricks, I guess. Devil that time. Final touch does mean that there's a long corner. Demister to Devil out wide. Turn and dragged wide. Another chance goes begging here for Belgium. Michel Calvert was a bit annoyed with himself there. Certainly has been the player of the game so far. Very, very impressive for Belgium. A few other decent performances as well. It's been a sparkling second quarter for them. France looking for one on the board. Just a little bit behind Christophe Lyon as he slips. Van Strooydonk has left. Then Masquelier, cross from Perret, stretching things out. Delvaux, Meester back. Delvaux just keeping it alive. And Masquelier and Perret, one or the other, trying to get something on it. And Pierre Lappy's ball just bobbing around. Chevron did well. Turn from Chigare. Got a turnover of possession. Belgium look to tickle down the clock for the last 90 seconds till half time. France have it back. Happy doing well. Not too much meat on that. Still across comes Wentworth. Saved. Leon can't get there. And just a little asleep in the Belgian defence. France had a chance there to get themselves one back. Ball forward, good turn there. Dankani to Shigeru. Lyon still going, keeper comes out, it's a penalty corner to France. And they have a chance here right at the end of the second quarter. So heading across then to Injectors, Christophe Lyon. All the French players flooding forward. Dankini, it's saved and cleared off the line, and that'll do. So, 4 goals for Belgium. A really clinical second quarter after Jean-Louis Perret scored at the end of the first quarter in the 30th minute, but goals came flooding in a 3-minute period through Didier Henné, Philippe Van Strooydonk and Michel Calvert. At the break then, we'll leave with some of the best bits for the moment. It's Belgium 4, France 0. Welcome back for the third quarter of the game here in the over 60s European Cup. We're in Group A, and this is the two sides that haven't won yet, but Belgium are half an hour away from securing their first victory of the competition after a very clever second period where they just blitzed the French. And it looks like it will be 3 points for the Old Lions. France in the dark blue and white red socks. And Meester in the red of the Belgian side with a terrific pass, a little slip though for Etienne Masquelier. Christophe Lyon getting on for France, looking to try and get something. France haven't scored yet in this competition at all. 2 heavy defeats so far, third one at the moment. Scoreline wise, 4 goals adrift, but Lyon will try and galvanise his side to at least get maybe a goal or 2 on the board. And Lyon too, try and drive it in, but away by Meester, but a turnover possession anyhow. Meester missed that. He's like, where did that go? You know, at the moment it's to Chegaray to Chavarral for France. Yeah, Chegaray tried to keep it in his grasp. Philippe van Strooydonk down that side with Michel Calvert. Such a deadly first couple of quarters from him. It was a well by Perret, and Michel van Strooydonk couldn't get on the end of it at the other side. Philippe van Strooydonk to Michel van Strooydonk. There is Jean-Louis Perret. Christian Duchateau. Delvaux. There'll be a Belgian long corner starting to get into the same pattern as they've had for the earlier part of the game in the first 2 quarters. Meester flicking it wide for Perret. Driving, but only falling for Alan Danquini. Philippe Verbeek fell for Philippe van Strooydonk, or almost dead enemy. But France will get this one back. France going to try and use a rear play forward. Happy keeps it in his grasp. Here's Shiggery getting on with it. Leon. Oh, it went in, but no one got a touch in blue in the dark blue of the French. Closest there was Jean-Pierre Happy, who's in hope celebrating a little bit, trying to maybe persuade the umpires, but he has got it back here. Just behind Shiggery. Generalini with the follow up. Closest France have come. Now Calvert on one of his runs in towards Perrier. Lay back for Philippe Van Strooydonk, and here comes another goal, and what a wonderful break once again from the Belgians. Punished France when they were in with a chance at the other end, and within 10-15 seconds the goal at the other side. Second goal of the afternoon for Philippe Van Strooydonk. Clinical from Belgium, heading towards the first win of this competition. Turnover, and Lyon quickly across for Happy. Belgium got it back, Meester quickly. Look at the space here, big space opened up for Michel Calvert. Delvaux in the middle. And also there was Perry, but somehow haven't put it in. Michel Calvert caused all sorts of problems. Means just the 5 for now for Belgium, with 7 minutes left in this third period. Perry somehow thought picked it back up. Philippe Van Strooydonk turn, fouled, penalty corner. On the turn, he was about to get the effort at goal away, and Antoine Brindy with the transgression, which trying to argue with umpire. Good luck with that. Penalty corner, Belgium. Meester to fire, clear away from the line. Combination of Babin and defender. Good twist and turn from Hubert Chaveron. going to be a card here. Clearly seen as a deliberate intervention, I think. I thought there's a Belgian player who's going to get a card here. I think everyone's been used, including Hubert Chavarron, because he's the one that's getting carded. Not entirely sure what for. Actually thought it was just the clumsy tackle came in from the Belgians, and it was maybe going to be a card the other way. Turnover possession and card for the French player down there for a couple of minutes. And Belgium now with the man advantage at Michel van Strooijdonck's ball just a little off where it was required. After this game, a reminder that at 2 o'clock, push back for Ireland against England in this group. Two sides that have won the first game. The winner would go level on top with Spain. Sheeny too happy. Stayed alive for Sheeny. Lyon. Lyon turns. But no one in front of him to help guide it towards goal. Looks a bit of a frustrated soul there, does Christophe Lyon. I think he's tried to engineer a few more things as the quarters went on. So they started reasonably well in the first quarter through Lyon, but no goal provided. But the goal could be provided here for Perret. Perret turns, but just slightly off balance when he was trying to get himself away from the defenders. Patrick Sheeny was, I think, looking for a bit of help from the photographer across there to get the ball back quicker, but wasn't happening. That's taken though by Philippe van Strooijdonck, and quickly the Belgians have it back. Here's Perret. I don't think they went 5 anyway. It was given away anyhow in turnover again. Lyon. He couldn't keep it alive. 2.5 minutes to the end of the quarter. Turn from Philippe van Strooijdonck. Slipped for Perret. Perret. They have combined. Calvert, Perret. Perret scores. And another Belgian goal with a couple of minutes left in the quarter. So, 6th goal. Jean-Louis Perret just making sure the officials know it was him that scored the second goal for him and the 6th for Belgium. Perret opened the scoring back in the 13th minute. Feels like a lifetime ago now with all the goals that have came in since. So Perret with 2, Van Strooijdonck, Philippe van Strooijdonck with 2, one for Henny, one for Calvert. Calvert just set up about 4 of them, though, so has been pretty sensational. Verbeek's ball only found Dan Kenny. Control there from Kenny to bring it down. Missed that. Out of space. Michel van Strooydonk missed that. It's going to be a long corner, but the time's going to tick all out into nothing as we come to the end of this third quarter. Goals added from the 4 at half time from Philip van Strooydonk to get his second, and Jean-Louis Perry getting his second as well. It is 6 goals to 0 with 15 to play. Final 15 minutes, Belgium are going to pick up the first win of the over-60s European Cup. France may well feel they can try and squeeze a goal because I think they deserve it. They've had some chances going forward, but Belgium have been very clinical, particularly on the break. They've got quite a bit of pace about them and some good passing skills. Philippe van Strooydonk has been part of that manoeuvre. There's Michel van Strooydonk for Masquelier. Already first real glimpse of a ball into the D in the quarter. Not quite finding Michel Calvert, so it was there. Great to have you with us for our live coverage on YouTube and Facebook. Day 4, not even halfway yet in a great coverage of hockey. Delvaux across for Masquelier. That pass just going to skip away by. It's a 4-game schedule today across the two pitches here, particularly on our live coverage. So we're into the 4th and our final game after this from 2 o'clock. Ireland against England, which should be rather tasty. But this is another chance. Philippe van Strooydonk cross from Calvert, smashed towards goal by Van Vlastislav and kicked away by Babin. Verbeek down. And Vlastislav across to the D. He is on the edge. Philippe van Strooydonk looking around for a hat-trick. That is Jean-Louis Perret. Philippe van Strooydonk has taken it out and then worked himself back into the baseline. Missed initially, but scored by Yves van Vlastislav. Perret couldn't get the little flick, but his teammate behind could. And goal number 7. A lot of the attacking cobwebs being blown off after a difficult first couple of games against the French side, who have times looked decent. I think they're just step up in quality from the Belgians. Christophe Lionel is someone who's tried to work up something for France on his side. Oh, that armband well, but will be in vain. Still try and find themselves a goal. And just under 12 minutes left, they have the time. Dakini in. Gerard Allen it. And had a good think about it, the umpires, but looking for a penalty corner France, but it is a Belgian ball. Lovely turn from Calvert. Space that's going to just not quite reach Perret. Again, Babin using his feet. Delvaux. Getting plenty of time, tackle's not coming in. All the way across the baseline, back it comes, and what a finish. Took it past the goal, managed to reverse it in. Impressive. 7. Belgium showboating a bit now. And Perry down that side. I think I might have said it was 7, it's actually 8 of course now. Score. Just to keep everyone in check. Need to get a new abacus. Scoreline is rattling up. Dankeny down for France. Chigary, I think the neutrals would feel of a France goal at least. Nice ball in. Gerard Alney. Belgium have it back. Philippe van Strooydonk. Perry coming in. Surely. No, it's kicked away. Just opening the defence up there. Squarely to Dubra Kelly. Lay off there for Delvaux. Perry. It's a penalty corner. He's going to do well. Perry to score with 5 defenders, I think it was around him. Infringement enemy and a penalty corner for Belgium. Quite a long huddle for them to be able to inject here. Trapped by Philippe van Strooydonk and took it himself. It's come away with it, but stolen back by Verbeek. Serou. The French flick out, back for the long corner. Yeah, we need the ball, lads. Yeah, the ball's there, behind the goal. One way to just eat a few seconds for both sides who are tiring. Yeah, quite important when you're playing the game that you go and get the ball. Belgium will get restarted eventually. Ball's pass is disrupted by Wentworth. Calvert Sun for Asqueli. Good link up between the two. Calvert once more. It's another penalty corner here for Belgium. Delvaux again to take the penalty corner. Philippe van Strooydonk and Jean-Louis Perry around. Trapped by Serou. Falls for Calvert, who drives into the roof of the net. 2 goals and umpteen assists. Absolutely sensational game he's had. And another goal deserved for him. For 9-0. Pierre Harvey's ball. France are quickly on with this. Chigare, was he taken out? No, just fair. He's certainly looking for something in the D. Happy trying to get it back. France looking for 1. 5 minutes to play. Validate trying to get it in, but in the end fizzles out for the French. Nice play as Philippe Van Strooydonk to Henny and a counter attack on. Stick goes flying. Sore one taken. I think Patriccini. So he's all right. It was actually Francois Beroud. He's okay. Okay, there's not an awful lot to do from deep. Finds the ball for Devol. Space through the middle. And Vassilak. He's still up there. Here's the Chateau. But French will get it back. Shinny's passes only came out to Delvaux. Philippe Van Strooydonk, well recovered by Dankini. Managed to get the ball back for himself. From Chevron. Penalty corner for France. Christophe Leon trying to get on with a free hit, but he actually got better than that, so I'll take the penalty corner. Good humour. That's the French. You're still looking for just one goal, just to find a goal which would be the first in the competition. Haven't scored yet. It's a very slow walk from Christophe Leon. Both sides tired as you expect, but still looking here for a goal. Dakini is there, Jean-Pierre Happy, also Pierre Chegaray. It's going to be Happy. The rush was out pretty quick. Dankini swiped. It's the side netting. They're celebrating as if they scored, but it will be another penalty corner. All good humour, but it didn't go in, despite one or two celebrations just trying to catch the umpire out. It's going to be another penalty corner for France, for Christophe Leon to inject. I think they kind of rescued that situation well, because it all got very bit tight there, the pressure was out there. So Leon once more for Dankini. Oh! Chavaron's ball in, Shinny couldn't get the flick on the line. A number of neutrals, I think, looking for France to just get a goal in there. Belgium, of course, still looking to keep the clean sheet against their neighbours occasionally. Fantastic win for Belgium, who'll get the first win of the competition. And here's Dankini for the French. Through for Leon. Leon doing well. Still alive. Happy trying to get it somewhere towards goal. Again, it's another penalty corner for the French. Putting on some late pressure to find one consolation goal. once more to inject. 75 seconds left. Towards Dankeny. Happy Dankeny. But you can hear sticks going all over the place. And the Belgians have it back and now look to break with Bernard Meester. Control wasn't quite there from Henny. Wedgeworth, final minute. Giving away. Delvaux. It's trickling for Meester. What a flick pass that is. Philippe van Strooydonk looking for the hat-trick. Rolled it across. Off the legs from Van Lethlar's pass. Sore one, but it will be a penalty corner at the other end with 30 seconds left on the clock. So it was a sore one. Back to his feet is Patrick Chini. It's a sore one when you get pain like that, but there's a penalty corner, fair play for Axie. Chini's actually going to go and defend that in the goal. Two others might well have run away the opposite direction. So probably the final chance. Welcome the Belgians be able to put double figures on the scoreboard. Philippe van Strooydonk, I think, in the pocket, looking to get himself a hat-trick. Meester there to the left too. It is Philippe van Strooydonk. No, he sets a Meester, and it has went through, but it is too high, and that will not come out for him. Looks like it will remain the 9 goals for Belgium, but clinical stuff to get their first win of the competition. The game with the two bottom sides. It is Belgium that have won. Got started in the first quarter with a goal from Jean-Louis Perry, and then 3-minute period in the second quarter with Didier Henny, Philippe van Strooydonk and Michel Calvert scoring to make it 4-0 at the break. In the third quarter, Philippe van Strooydonk added to his tally, as did Jean-Louis Perry, and then 3 goals in the final quarter from Yves van Lethlar, and also in there Modern Delvaux and Michel Calvert getting his second. Very good display. French had their chances, couldn't quite get themselves a goal or two. It finishes here, Belgium 9, France 0. We'll leave it the best of the action. We'll be back shortly for the 2 o'clock start for Ireland against England in this pool.